This right here gonna be a cakewalk.
On January 14th, EVO will host their yearly EVO announcement show. This is where they will talk about everything you should be expecting for the year 2025 and what games will also be at EVO. It's a pretty big event. But when they were setting up their live stream for said event, they leaked which characters will be here. You have Street Fighter and Tekken 8, which is no surprise. I believe Street Fighter broke records, Tekken 8 broke records. Guilty Gear Strive and Grand Blue Fantasy Versus is also no surprise. And then Mortal Kombat 1 is a huge head scratcher. Everyone is sitting here with their hands on their hips looking at why is this game here. Every time you look at Twitch, the numbers for it is just so low. 18, 40 viewers. This game has had an incredible fall off, and I believe it's only the Mortal Kombat developers to blame. The game was lacking a lot of incredible features, like I believe crossplay, proper practice, no modes. It was milked to death. The balancing was horrible. Don't even let me forget about the Nintendo version that was atrocious. Mortal Kombat 1 has fallen from grace and it's not the same game that it was. 5 years ago, I would have thought this franchise was untouchable, but this is what happens when the developers just lose sight of what made the franchise great in the first place. But the next game here is Fatal Fury City of Wolves. Now, this is a pretty interesting one because this game released April 21, 2025, and that is 3 months and 11 days before EVO. So that's how much time you have to practice. And this game is doing some pretty interesting things as well. Most notably, they're having Cristiano Ronaldo at some kind of guest collaboration. I don't want to say character just yet because that's not confirmed, but it was definitely teased. He posted it on his own Twitter account himself, some kind of like Fatal Fury cross promotion or something. We're assuming it's a guest character. So how will that turn out? How successful will this game be? Because it's a legendary franchise amongst fighting game fans. What will they do to pull in a new audience? Will they do like Tekken 8, Street Fighter, or will they go the virtual fighter route where they say we're just going to put out the best game we can and just try to make the people who already love our franchise happy? But then also, when you talk about what this game could be announcing, you look at EVO Japan. And since this game is showing up at EVO Vegas, it probably will do something major at EVO Japan just to really link both events together and also kick off their year incredibly. But when we go back and talk about the final game, you have Marvel vs. Capcom 2. This is no surprise, a great game, and I really have nothing much to say about it. This time around, there is no third strike. I believe last year it took the spot of Mortal Kombat. Now Mortal Kombat has it back. Maybe that means that Street Fighter Third Strike wasn't that watched, wasn't that successful. I don't know. But lastly, what I will talk about is another game that's not here, and that is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. This game on launch the first month was incredible, breaking all kind of records. Everyone was playing it, everyone was loving it, but within a month, IGN reported that this game had a 90% player base drop off. That is massive. That is not normal. Normally, it's like 30, 40, something like that. 90, something's wrong. And what was wrong is the balancing of this game. It was pretty bad. And I personally feel like the gameplay was kind of generic. It wasn't really as engaging for me. And then also you combine that with a lot of people hacking and cheating, and then the netcode being trashed. This is something from playing Tekken that we know Bandai Namco struggles with. So with Dragon Ball, once again, releasing as a fighting game and not being equipped to deal with the problems that fighting games face, it was a huge blunder on Bandai Namco's part. They should have released this game with all of the anti-cheat measures necessary to protect the players playing and the competitive integrity. So that's why this game had a massive fall off. But even then, there was a lot of people who were diehard to that game and was pushing for it to be at EVO. But where I think that went wrong is the same people who were playing that game so competitively were the same people who were also showing the worst that it has to offer. I can't remember what character it was, Android 17, 18, 19, I don't know. But they were using the Android character, exploiting its ability to regenerate energy, and it would just take the life lead and then fly around the match, and the opponent couldn't hit them because you couldn't catch up, and they would just waste the time. That is a competitive disaster. And the fact that those guys did that so much and it was all over Twitter is, I think, the main reason why this game is not